We got a married couple here. That's awesome. I'm married, but she's not my friend on Facebook. Man, I wish that was a joke, but it's actually true. And it's actually my fault, but we're working on that though, because we're still together. I love her, man. She's my Beyonce. But it's like when you're not friends on Facebook, it's just kind of like, dang, like I can't even track what they're doing, like, because if you're my friend on Facebook, you'll be like, hey, I'm at Sabaro's in North Las Vegas, having a good time. Come on down, Whereas, oh well, I don't know where my wife's at. But no, we're working on that. She's a good girl, and it was my fault. I do some weird shit, man.
No.
Like I went 2 years without smoking any weed, right? And then my wife had one of her nights where she gonna do a girls' night out, and I was like, oh shit, I'm at home alone with no kids, but I didn't have the car, so I didn't want to. I guess I could have came down here or something, but so I stayed at home, and I was like, man, I'm gonna do it up tonight. Don't have to work in the morning. I'm just gonna do it up. Get me a 12-pack of Coors Light. Got me a little bit of hippie lettuce, ESPN. I was like, oh, it's on now. I drank the whole 12-pack. I'd had like 2 shots of like Albertsons vodka. You know what's good vodka? When it has the name of the grocery store on the top of it. That's the top shelf shit right there. So I had like 2 shots of Albertsons vodka, 12-pack of Coors Light, a little bit of hippie lettuce, and I hit the hippie lettuce hard, like fucking, might as well been like in the Easy Rider movie or something, just doing it. Hadn't had it in 2 years, might as well have been fucking crystal meth or rock cocaine, like I didn't know what I was doing. Oh my God, like, by the time my wife got home, thankfully, I think I woke up just long enough to throw up on my own pillow, and then I laid back down in it. Oh. Yeah, this is a true story too.
Oh.
And I'm guessing from the scent of it when I woke up, I'd say it was a good 3.5 hour nap, laying in my own fucking Coors Light hippie lettuce mixed with maybe 1 Del Taco throw up, and I wake up to my beautiful wife saying, babe, are you alive? And I'm just like, I had like a spick and span cleaning thing in my hand because I wanted to clean before my wife gets home because, that's what good husbands do. Well, instead of cleaning, I drank a 12-pack of Coors Light, smoked some fucking Chronic, and, hey, a guy's gonna do what a guy's gonna do, but like, thankfully she came home because I could feel the throw up in my throat, and like, people died from like dumber shit than this, and I'm just like, wow, if I would have died, like I work with a guy that probably would have done where I work, if you die while you're there, they do a special for you at Sunset Park, where like these people that don't really know you show up, and they'd be like, Trevor was a good guy, or just because he lived on Boulder, they don't really know you, but they would pretend to know you. And I'm just picturing that, right? And it's like this Jamaican guy who's like the nicest guy in the world, and he would have been like, Trevor, man, he's taken from us way too soon, man. He's like not even 40 years old, we beautiful children. And oh my God, he smoked my ganja, and now he's dead, man. Like, who overdoses from Chronic? But I'm just glad I didn't die. So, and that's actually a true story. That's so sad. So now I'm here, still keeping my comedy career. I would have been. I think I have like 8 followers that would have all been crushed. So, but no, I don't want to be like the next Richard Pryor or like Jim Carrey or Chris Rock. Like I don't want to get on that level. I just want to be what I call 50,000 a year funny. And what that is like, if I can make $50,000 talking about shit like this, like just going around, like go to Sacramento and go to like San Bernardino, and then like come back home. I just think that would be amazing. Cause like right now I work at the airport and I make like no money. Like, like when I fill out my taxes, I feel like I'm lying. Like they give me so much money back because they're like, we don't know how you made it. Like you have children and you know your loved one is out of work right now, and like we don't know how you got here. So like once a year we're rich, and then like the rest of the year we're just like fucking, hey, you know, how much EBT money do we still have? Or like, don't throw away that can. That's like fucking 0.2 of a cent right there. Like, but so I just want to be 50,000 a year funny. Like that way I can drink Heineken instead of Ice House. No more EBT card. I'll just send my wife like, hey, you know, go buy groceries, or, you know, it'll be interesting. So that's my goal. Like, I don't know, but I feel like I'm rambling.
No,
Am I rambling?
No, it's good stories.
Not really
good
jokes,
stories.
but
Stories.
I know he's gonna give me a hard time. But, let's see. There was one other thing I was gonna talk about, but kind of got distracted by the whole throwing up. Have I taken a lot of time?
No.
Okay, let me think of one more thing real quick. I thought it was gonna be interesting to, like, anyone know the Longhorn Casino?
Yeah.
Longhorn? Well, every once in a while people perform there. Like there'll be like a one-man band. Like a guy has like a guitar, but he programs it to also do the drums. And I wanted to go there and tell them that, like, I want to perform. Like, I believe young people nowadays don't respect older music. Like, I listen to everything. I listen to Bob Dylan. I listen to Dr. Dre. I listen to Lil Wayne. I listen to a lot of shit. And that's probably why I'm fucked up in the head. But I think younger people, they don't have any concept of older music. So I think what we should do is have Lil Wayne perform older songs. That way, the newer generation will respect the older generation. So I was going to start this. And what I would do is I would dress up as Lil Wayne, and I would perform at the Longhorn on like Friday nights. You know, Ice House would be $1 on tap. And I'd be Lil Wayne, but I'm only going to perform Tom Petty songs. Because I think Tom Petty is very underrated, and like if you go up to a young person under 30 and you say Tom Petty, they think he's like a NASCAR driver. Like they don't know who Tom Petty is. And I'm like, Tom Petty is like a rock legend. Like, if you download his top 20 list, it's better than any new band out there. It's awesome. But if Lil Wayne had a remix song that was a Tom Petty song, all of a sudden young people, you know, would do it. So, you know, it'd be like, you know, like Young Money, she grew up in a little Cali town, had a good-looking mama who never was around because she always smoked crack, and like you know, I just had to have a whole album that's just Lil Wayne as Tom Petty. And that's kind of a bizarre thought, but it's one thing I thought of. I think I'll leave you on that. I don't know that's Boulder Highway humor right there. But no, hold on. I gotta think of one thing about Boulder Highway. Like, okay, if you see a lady collecting cans on Boulder Highway, she's not trying to save the earth. She's just trying to get her next high. So actually, you should go up to her and kick that shit away from her. Like, no, you don't get that can. No, not on my watch. Because you know what? Drugs are an ugly thing, and maybe that'll be that one can that she's like, you know what? That motherfucker, like, kicked that can. Like, she gonna go 6 blocks to try to get that can. And if you do your part, maybe she'll do hers. There, that's all I'm gonna say.